Sekur is a platform for messaging and emails that is secure. They don't take your data, which is key. So with me is CEO Alain Ghiai to explain Sekur and the latest. And I was just, Alain saw a story today about how phishing attacks are up, I think it was 61% from like through October of last year. And these hackers are getting more sophisticated. Instant messaging, things like that. So this isn't going away anytime soon.
No, not only it's not going away, it's getting worse. So phishing, for those people who are thinking about, good old salmon fishing in Nova Scotia or Canada, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about email phishing, which is essentially a way for a hacker to trap you, the receiver of the email, to open the mail. So they will pause as somebody you know. A lot of time you're going to see the name of someone or a company, and without hovering on that address thing, you're going to say, oh, it's from, Jane King. So I'm clicking. A lot of businesses get hacked and phished because what happens is they send you a bill supposedly, or there's a contract to open, and there's different departments in businesses, or sometimes you don't know, you forgot that bill. One of the most popular one lately usually is like a DHL or a FedEx or a UPS. They even mimic the look. That's on the rise. That's one thing. And then the thing that you mentioned on WhatsApp, there was 500 million people that got compromised, and their names were sold in the dark web. I read the other day for $2, I think it was millions and millions of people's info was on sale. The whole thing for $2. So it's just crazy. And what's happening is we keep using the same solution that have been hacked over and over. And one of the reasons, these are trillion-dollar companies now, we can say, in the stock market. And how come they still have that fault? Because they always data mine you, and they lend your name to other companies that need to sell you a service. And this whole thing creates weakness in security and definitely privacy. And that's how the hackers can get in.
Yeah. Well, and they're very good at it. Like, you can catch 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
But all it takes is one that you just click on because it's in a weak moment. You're not paying attention. Maybe something you're really interested in. And so that's, but Sekur protects people. You don't sell the data. So that is why this isn't an issue with your platform.
Yes, so we don't data mine you whatsoever. We don't take your data, rent it, lease it, sell it, nothing at all. The whole infrastructure of our email and messenger is only in Switzerland, and it's not even on third-party platform like those big tech platforms that are cloud hosting platform, where 99.9% of all software in the world is housed on those 2 or 3 platforms. We have our own infrastructure, our own servers, and they're only in Switzerland. So you have privacy laws that we comply with that the others can't by default, because they use a U.S. infrastructure, a U.S. company, all of that. It's kind of complex, called the Cloud Act and whatnot. And then also, we have never been compromised since we started the business in Switzerland in 2010 or so. So that's a great thing. And also, we have a product called Secure Mail. It's our email system with a system called Secure Send. So the way to do it is that you can send an email to anybody, but if you use Secure Send, only the recipient can read the mail. You can password protect that. You can time limit. You can read limit. You can do all of that, and it's not going to look like your UPS person or some other person. This is literally, Jane sent you an email. You can hover. You can see it's secure. You click on a link, whether you need a password or not, that's between, the sender and yourself. And then you open a portal in Switzerland. And then the best part, if you don't have Secure, you can still read, download everything, and reply using Secure Reply. Because what happens? A lot of these banks have these secure email systems. First, you need to create a password. You need to sign in every time. And it's just a pain in the neck. Most people don't want to do that. And then let's say you do that and then you reply with your own email. It defeats the whole purpose. You read a secure email, then you reply and you send something to your bank, and it's going to be through your regular email. And that's how the hackers get in. So that's our email system. It's amazing and so easy to use. And we have the same process for Messenger, which is even better because we don't ask for your phone number, and you can literally message anyone as long as you have their email or mobile number by emailing or SMSing them through chat by invite. You put somebody's name or you pull from your address book their mobile number. System sends you a notice that says, hey, Alain wants to chat with you. Click on this link and you open a secure browser automatically. And you and I can chat in full privacy. You can be in New York, I can be in Tokyo. The whole thing happens in Switzerland. That's so unique. And we're the only ones in the world to do that.
Well, and I think, some people may wonder, if I have a Gmail account and everybody I know knows my Gmail, how do they set up secure, and can they do that kind of seamlessly so they don't have to kind of start from the beginning?
Yes, so we are a different email, and it's great that you mentioned that. Sometimes we get people that said, I want to use Secure on my Gmail. Well, you can't. It's like saying, I want to use my Bentley on my Ford. You have a Ford and you have a Bentley. You drive one or the other. However, you can transfer all your emails from your Gmail account. So you have, let's say, 2 years of email that you need to archive, or you have them. You can migrate those to Secure seamlessly. You go to our webmail, it tells you we have tutorials, all of that. We have a great support as well. They can send you the tutorials and the videos how to do it. Super easy to do. You can also forward, I guess that would be from your Gmail. You can say from now on, anything I get on my Gmail, forward to my Secure email. If you're a business, you can also configure your business domain with us. So you may be using Gmail or Microsoft for business, Outlook, let's say, and let's say you don't want that data mining anymore. You can have a business email with us, whether you already have one or you just create a new domain. So in fact, that's a sector that we're pushing more and more. We had a client over the weekend, and believe it or not, she's been watching us for over a year on your show. And we had that promo code, and she put it in, and she said, finally, I'm going to pull the trigger. I want to move everything. And that's a business account. So we're getting more and more of these businesses, super easy to migrate to us. And we're also there to help on secure.com in the chat support.
Yeah, I think that's key, is like the comfort level. Like people have to feel like this isn't going to be, I'm not going to spend a whole weekend, moving emails and telling her. No. So it sounds like it's very easy and seamless.
It's very easy and seamless. Now, remember, we're all human. So, if it's not exactly what you thought, you're going to get the help. You're going to get the video. And we're constantly improving those videos. Our website is going to go through a bit of a remodel in the next 2-3 months. We're going to have videos by category. But if you go to secure.com and you go to tutorial, you'll see it tells you how to upload your contact, how to migrate email, how to use, whether you're on the web, on your phone. So it's very easy to use. And we're building enterprise-grade systems by Q2 to onboard thousands of employees at a time if we get a customer like that, or a government entity, because we do have businesses in Latin America. And in Latin America, we target only larger enterprise. So sometimes they say, I got 500 people, I want to migrate your system.
Yeah. You cut out there just a little bit. Let's start with the Latin America.
Okay.
Or just start with the onboarding thousands, and then it kind of dropped for a second. So start with that.
And we're building our enterprise grade levels, so you can essentially onboard thousands of people at a time. That will be in Q2, end of Q2, because in Latin America, Mexico in particular, with America Mobile, we have a partnership, and they're selling our messenger. So now you may have a company, there was a huge car company, I can't mention it, one of the most famous in the world, that was interested to bring 200 people on our messenger. And that's one of the things that we're doing, users management, onboarding easily. You know, if you're in a finance company and now, you know, you want to have your 50 brokers with us, you'll have 50 or 200 brokers migrating to us. So we're really improving all of this. This is what we're going to do this whole year, is focus on the B2B, small businesses, all the way to enterprise. We have a great base for consumers, which we will continue to push. And the next focus, especially the second half, is going to be SMBs and enterprise.
Okay, so small to medium-sized businesses and
absolutely, you could be a one-person business, or you could be a thousands of people business. Either way, we have a ton of actually small business coming to us now. To have an enterprise-grade system to bring a few hundred people at a time, you need a different system. You need different feature, users management. This is all that we're building. We have an archiving system on our messenger. So the whole thing, the first couple quarters is going to be getting that out, completing and releasing. And that's when we're going to focus more on SMBs and enterprise. But, you know, even consumers, they can go and buy, they got that. We have thousands of users now that use it daily, and we're very excited. That represents tens of millions of emails being exchanged every month. We're pretty proud of that, in a very private manner, very secure, and that's something I'm happy that the whole team was able to achieve.
Yeah, well, and it's necessary in today's world. I mean, it's just getting worse, you know, these hacks and all that.
It's getting worse. And, you know, let's say, I just thought, because before we leave here, you talked about ransom hacking and all that. Let's say you go to e-banking, because we're launching our VPN. Now, the VPN is not going to be to watch content on Netflix from another country. The whole point about the VPN is that when you go to your e-banking, when you do financial transaction, when you go to certain websites where you have to put your credit card, you don't want your IP to be basically open, right? You don't want the hackers to come in and know that you go to that particular bank and this is your IP address. That's where VPNs are really useful. We're launching our VPN in April. It's going to be $7 a month, which is an extremely competitive price compared to other. It's going to be Swiss IPs only, and it's going to have probably the highest encryption grade in the market. So we're very excited. You'll be able to bundle that. So you want to protect yourself from hackers as much as you can, whether it's masking your IP, using secure send when you send an email, chat by invite when you want to message somebody in the professional world or have personal conversation, and of course not divulging your phone number, because we don't ask for your phone number.
Yeah, and that's really the key to the businesses. You know, you don't ask for the phone number, so everything's protected. So you mentioned the promo code. So let's talk about that. If somebody like sees this, they want to try it. You know, they're not sure. You know, what's the promo code that's available now where somebody could give this a try?
So you can go to sekur.com, sekur.com. You sign up, you'll put your credit card, and the promo code is Sekur15, Sekur25, Sekur25. That's 25% off. This is exceptional. We're still running the 25% while it lasts, because I want people to really take full advantage of this discount and the benefit of having privacy. So Sekur25 is a promo code. You have a 1 week free trial. Be sure to cancel before that. If not, you're going to be charged. And obviously, we don't want people to cancel. But during that first week, that's when you want to look at tutorial, the website, and ask all your questions on support.
Yeah. Okay. Well, sometimes people need just a little bit of a nudge if they're thinking about it, and maybe, you know, 25% off will do that. So, well, thanks so much, Alain. I can't wait to talk again soon and find out what the latest updates are with Sekur.
Thanks, Jane. Likewise. And 25%, if you put the yearly package, it's 25% plus 17 because you get 2 months for free. Oh. So that's like 42% off. You can't argue with that.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.